This is my pantry. Exciting things are about to start happening. Cabinet was not measured correctly, so it was too small. The pull-outs garbage.
Oh,
You didn't know?
no.
Just look at that. I love it. Good morning, guys. Welcome to my channel. My name is Nashia. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're an OG, welcome back. I create lifestyle content. Right now, what's happening in my life is I just bought my home. We've been in here for 2 months and more exciting things are about to start happening. If you watched my first video, you know that I mentioned that we would have to be creative with the space that we have, just given the way our kitchen is set up. Before we moved in, we had actually started looking at potentially renovating the house or the pantry just so that we can have more storage space. This is more like a functional with a slice of aesthetics in its type of project. So basically, as you guys know, I don't have any upper cabinets in my house. And if you're like me, probably used to storing your plates, cups, things like that in your upper cabinets. Well, now I don't have that. So I have to basically create some functional space for that. I want to walk you guys through though what we're doing with the pantry. But yeah, let's get into this. Okay, so as you guys know, this is my pantry, and if you don't, well, this is my pantry. Plan is to gut all of these shelves out, like just completely take them out, and then install lower cabinets all around, so like a wraparound lower cabinets. We don't have a built-in microwave in this house, so that's one problem that we're trying to solve. Here all the way to the ceiling is going to be just like cabinets, right, that we can store plates, cups, whatever. I'm not sure what we're storing there yet. And then we're going to have shelves, like 3 shelves that would wrap around just like this one is, but without these right here. So the shelves would wrap around. Again, remember there will be cabinets, lower cabinets all around as well. It's definitely going to make the pantry smaller in size, or feel smaller in size, because obviously cabinets would take more space. But I just feel like all of these lower cabinets we can use to store like my overflow pots, all my appliances, things like that, without them being out in the open. And then this would make Pinterest worthy and aesthetically pleasing with our food that we would actually use on a day-to-day basis. So that's pretty much the plan for the pantry. And then another project that we are going to do is we're going to have lower cabinets on each side of our fireplace, right here, and then one shelf across for each side, so that way we have some storage in our living room. So that's what we're going to do in that space. So anyway, those are all the changes that we need to make to the house over the next 3 weeks. So the quartz countertop, the backsplash, and the backsplash. The backsplash is actually going to be a continuation of our countertop. I just wanted it to flow seamlessly. So those would be installed, I think they said 1 to 2 weeks after they've installed the cabinets. So if they're installing cabinets next week, they're coming in on Monday to do that. If they come in on Monday to do that, then that basically just means that another 2 weeks before we get the countertops. But I did request that they put temporary countertops, so wooden countertops up there, just so that we have something to work with while we're waiting for that. Ooh, he just got here. Hold on. You're almost done-ish.
Yeah, so I'll take it all apart, and then I'm going to do some touch-ups, so some filling.
Yeah.
And then I'll probably prime it and paint it.
Okay.
Yeah, because taking all these plates off, like there's a bunch of damage. Some of this might get covered by the countertop. Yeah. But
Yeah.
Are you doing a tile backsplash?
No.
No? Okay. Okay. Because I know we were talking about putting a plug here,
Yeah.
here, and there.
Yes.
So we may have to open up the drywall a little bit so that we can run wire.
Mm-hmm.
But we can sand and mud that all.
Okay. Okay guys, so the contractor has been here since about 8:15. It is now 10:03 and he has basically taken off all of the shelves. So he said what he'll do now is just like clean this up, I guess, smooth out the walls, redo the drywall, paint and everything. So he's pretty fast like with the work that he had to do. So these are all the shelves that he pulled, well not all of them, but some of the shelves that he pulled off, as well as these ones. And yeah, looking really good, going by really quickly. I love it. Brand new day. We had our renovation team, our contractors, in Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of last week, and then today is Monday. Today they officially start with our renovations. I'm freaking excited about that. Another exciting news, which I don't think I shared this with you guys, but we've ordered a few things last week, furniture wise, for the house. So we got a coffee table. There's one right now in this house that we have downstairs, but it's so ugly. My husband liked it. We saw it at HomeSense. The price was all right. I'm like, okay. But anyway, my husband liked it, so I'm like, let's pick it up. He's eventually not going to like it. So we did pick it up. We put it in the space. I still did not like it. My husband was in love. When we had our friends come over, they were like, oh, it's cute, whatever. Then he felt the need to ask another one of our friends, and they nicely said, it's ugly. Get rid of that, it's ugly, it just, no. So I won this battle, and we're returning it. So we found, fingers crossed, a better one online when it comes. Hopefully it works. And one other thing I don't think I told you guys with the renovations, they're going to be taking one of our cabinets under the sink because it's the only one that could actually work for this. But they're taking one of the cabinets under the sink and they're going to convert it to a pull-out trash system, which I'm so excited about because you guys don't know the struggle. We have our garbage bins from our old house, and then we have just one under the sink for regular kitchen garbage, and then we have the other one in the pantry. So the one in the pantry is for our recycle, whatnot. It's just not ideal. I can't wait. I hope that they install that in the living room today. They said they would be done with the renovations or with the installation in 2 days, but it's a lot of work and I don't know how they would do that in 2 days. But they know their team and they know how they do what they do, and I'm just gonna back off and respect it. If they need extra time, that's fine. We're not going anywhere. The house is not going anywhere. But anyway, I will pick you guys up when I'm downstairs. I'll try to sneak. It's so awkward. How do YouTubers do this? It's so awkward asking. Obviously, you can't just throw a camera in someone's face, right? So I always ask, is it okay if I film? It's one thing if it's one person and you're like, hey, is it okay if I film while doing this? I can not include you in the clip or whatever. It's another thing where it's a whole team, because today is a whole team. I don't know how many people, but there's people. It's more than one person coming in to do this renovation, and having to ask, can I record? It's just awkward. So if you don't see any clips with anyone working, that's why I probably just chickened out and didn't ask. But if you do, then I was brave enough. But I don't know how YouTubers do this, or content creators. It's a different type of boldness. And I'm not a people person to begin with, let alone to ask people, hey, can I record here? Can I film this? This is so weird and cringe. It's so cringe. But they've always been nice. But still, oh my God. I would be so uncomfortable if I were in their shoes. And so I try not to get too much in their space and just let them do their thing. Anyway, I'll catch you back up later. They've started putting things in before I came downstairs. So we have the wine display situation, and then right here is going to be our microwave, and then this is just extra storage for pantry. And then when you walk in, they've already put the shelves, and then we have one more cabinet here. But But yeah, so far it's looking good. Okay, so for the fireplace cabinetry, don't mind my space. I laid down there yesterday and that's just what's this. That coffee table is the one I was talking about that is going. It's not staying here. But anyways, this came in and I don't know why I envisioned it to be flush to the wall right here in front, but obviously it's pushed back. So we had a whole debate, had to go back on Pinterest to see what it usually looks like. And it looks like it's not usually flushed to the wall. So I just said, we'll deal with that. We'll live with it like this. And then on the other side, they figured out that the cabinet was not measured correctly. So it was too small. So they're going to have to go back and redo that one. They said that they're going to install it, but they can get the cabinets done by tomorrow, but the doors they have to order in, which will take a few weeks. So we're technically still on this. So that's what that space looks like. This is the progress so far on the pantry. Like, look at that. So cute. That is so much better than what was there before. So much better. I love it. Let me know what you guys think. The team came in yesterday, today, and I've been showing you guys, I think, updates on how the pantry is going. There's been some really good progress. Unfortunately, things did not necessarily go our way with everything. The fireplace cabinetry, that part, they didn't measure correctly, I guess. So it's going to be a few weeks before that's completed. And then the pantry, for the most part, is going well. But we're going to have the countertops installed, which is going to take another 2 weeks. But for right now, we're definitely in a good place. They actually installed our trash pull-out trash. Oh my gosh, I can't even talk. They installed our pull-out trash, which I love because, you guys, it's been so ghetto, like not having a garbage solution in this house. And some people would say, oh, it's not a big deal, get a trash can and put it beside your island. I hate that. I don't want to see with my eyes. I do not want to see the trash. Okay, I don't want to see it. I just don't. So that's just not a solution for this household. It's just not a solution for this household, okay? So we had to get them to install, and I'll show you guys. They did a really good, clean job with that. It's just where the handle is set up right now, I don't know. But my husband says to keep it that way because it looks good. And honestly, it's not a big deal. I think I'm going to just live with it because fixing that means the cabinets would not be the same color or something, or the same shade, because the cabinets that are there right now are about 2 years old, and over time apparently the paint gets darker. So if they were to put fresh paint on it, even if it's the exact same paint, it's not going to look the same. Listen, this is better than where I'm coming from, so I'll live with this. But anyway, I'll show you guys the pantry where we're at right now, and then I'll do a whole pantry reveal when we're done. We'll do a pantry organization video, which I'm really excited about. I've actually not started planning for that, so I need to put my head down, get a list of what I have, and then plan out how I'm going to organize my pantry. But we'll probably do all that together. And that's not a problem for this week. In fact, I'm tired. I'm exhausted. Okay, so this is the pantry. Right here is where we would display our wine. We can put 6 bottles on, actually 12 bottles on each side, because one in front, one behind if we want to. So a total of 24 bottles can be there. This is our microwave spot. They still have to bring the microwave because we had them source it for us instead of us going out and finding the exact microwave for the exact spot. So they're going to get that for us. And then he said that there's going to be a frame around the microwave so that it looks fully built in. And then this is that ceiling heights cabinet that I was talking about. So this is what it looks like. Right here we have 3 layers, and then I'll store at the top there things like appliances that I don't use often. And then I'll probably put plates and cups here and there. I don't know yet. I'm still kind of like figuring it out. So when you walk in, we have 3 shelves, all the stuff that's super high. So everything that's going to be at the top obviously would just be baskets of things that I'm not using regularly. And then we'll have food and like coffee stuff all around here. The drawer pulls or the knobs, they're the same as the ones in the kitchen. Same thing with the paints for the cabinets. Exact same thing as the kitchen. We actually have a template coming out to measure for the countertop. It's going to match exactly what we have in our kitchen. We didn't do a backsplash because that would have been an extra amount that we just decided to save on that. We might do it in the future if we feel like we need it, but for right now, I think it's okay. And then they're just going to come back and cover all the electrical eventually. There's also a small spot here with the baseboard that they'll have to come and like, I think they removed too much, so they'll have to piece that back. And then right there as well, that wasn't measured correctly. So these cabinets here are dummy cabinets. Unfortunately, I didn't realize that's what they were going to be. So it's just a waste of space, but honestly, we asked and they're like, if we are to fix it, we'll have to pay more to undo it and do it again. I'm just like, you know what, I'll live with it. But yeah, they do need to bring the covers for this part. But yeah, that's the pantry. I'll show you guys a final look when it's all done and completed. But for right now, it looks really, really good. I just think that they did such a great job. Let me know what you guys think. Would you do this kind of renovations in your house? Oh, I love it. And then the pull-outs garbage.
Oh.
You didn't know?
No.
I know, I was surprised.
Oh, that's what you were washing.
Yeah. Anyways, this is the pull-out cabinet garbage situation. So see what I was saying? I wish we could get like a drawer pull like this here, right? So that we're pulling it, like opening it this way instead of this way. But I guess this just looks nice. That's it from me. I'm going to go ahead and close this vlog here, but I hope it was interesting. I hope you guys are excited like me, even though I don't look excited, but I really am. Thank you for watching my videos. And if you like it and you're not subscribed, please subscribe and share, like the video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
He asked what could he do for me. I told him that my love is free.